Earth signs, there is a lot of seesawing energy for you this week. At the moment, you might be kind of grappling with feeling quite out of control. This is the Earth sign King upside down. So that is you feeling not in a particularly great or stable place. In fact, feeling quite bearish. It could be to do with your finances or just your general stability. You're feeling kind of grumpy, like a bear with a sore head. On the other hand, you've kind of been trying to distract yourself from this by focusing on the frivolous side of life, maybe distracting yourself with some overindulgence or just some frivolous kind of activities with friends is what it feels like. Or you've got some joy in your life, but it doesn't feel like joy of the heart. It feels like joy you're somehow buying in. If that makes sense. You're outsourcing your joy to whatever it is, booze, food, other things, distracting yourself with other people, with fun people. Now, but there is the opportunity here for this emotional, some emotional connection here, not with three people, but with one person. And that person seems to be some kind of very close friend or someone you care for very much. So it might be time to move in that direction of genuine connection rather than kind of the superficial frivolity of trying to deny your feelings or trying to put your sense of instability out of your mind in ways that you know are quite short term, they're not long term. So there is this more genuine connection here, kind of waiting for you to either make a move on, or maybe someone will reach out to you and that will kind of click you out of this mode that you've been in, feeling insecure and looking to fill the hole in all the wrong ways. So you are being urged to evolve into your complexity. So acknowledge, weirdly, this card also came out for fire signs this week, and so did It's Time to Take Action. So this is quite nuts. Along with fire signs, you are being urged to really acknowledge all the different experiences you've had in life, and don't turn your back on the pain that you have felt or the instability that you feel. Don't try and deny it to yourself. You know, you have these 8 tentacles. It's up to you to feel and embody them all. That makes you a richer person for all of your experiences. So denial is not your friend. And this is a slightly different message to the fire sign one that came through from the same card. So this is why the cards are fascinating, because I am getting something different from it. This is really about you acknowledging all the aspects of yourself, all your shadow sides, all your little gremlins inside you that make you act in fear. Acknowledge them all and thank them for their role in your life. Denial is not where it's at. It is about acceptance, and every experience you've had in life, even the negative ones, have delivered you a gift, whether you understand that or not. So it is a time to consciously, or try and be more consciously aware of all the gifts that you've had delivered to you in your life, even if they presented at first as a negative experience. So it is time to summon your power. So acknowledge all of the elements of yourself and gather them up and say, yes, this is me and I am a powerful motherfucker. This is instinct, intellect, and control. So that is saying I don't need to distract myself with these frivolous kind of things that fill my day. TikTok scrolling, which is my favorite way of kind of tuning the world out. You don't need to do that. You can summon your power and say, I've got the strength to take everything I've experienced, everything I've learned, and move forward. Let's find out a bit more about what this message is, what is coming up exactly, that really, why is the universe urging you to gather your power here? There is a lot of energy here towards change, especially really going for what you want. And there is a lot here, like go for what you want. You may still be feeling a little bit at odds with yourself. grappling with yourself. I want this, but I'm a bit scared. But it is kind of time to feel the fear and communicate about it, what you want anyway. The Page of Swords, I always feel, is, a slightly difficult conversation or communication that might not be a nasty one. It's just one that you might feel a bit anxious about making. And that's not to say it'll go badly. But this is typically for other readers, they see this as internet stalking, doing a lot of research, being kind of unaware and trying to learn as much as you can about something so that you are equipped when you make your conversational gambit. So that might have some resonance for you if there's a situation you've been sort of prevaricating about and you've been researching or kind of wondering what to do. This card says, take your passion and go for it. The Knight here of Wands is all about just gung-ho, exploring a new region, topic, enter into a new way of life, following your passions, what drives you, what captures your excuse me, froggy throat, what is capturing your enthusiasm right now. It is saying just like ride the wave of your enthusiasm and follow that. So summon up all the power to do that. You might feel nervous, but you can do it, because look at this. You are on a roll. You are not going to let anything stand in your way. You are going to go after what you desire. You have a big dream for the future and you have the power to make it happen. You actually have the power to collaborate with someone else to bring this to fruition. Now, this could be a grand project. It could be a romance with someone. Whatever it is that you've been putting off or kind of keeping at arm's length by filling your days with other nonsense, it's time to actually put pedal to the metal and don't let anything hold you back from your dreams. You can pull in the people who can make it happen, the people you can collaborate with to build something solid. And I just want to draw your attention to the difference here. This is 3 people arsing around, wasting time in a good way, perhaps. This is kind of holiday vibes. It's fun, but it's not leading you anywhere. And emotionally, you can't get anywhere with a group. Emotionally, it's a one-on-one thing that you want. So this is you're swapping out the 3 of Cups, which is emotions, for the 3 of Pentacles, which is solid ground. This is moving your life out of this ungroundedness into starting again, maybe with someone else, to really bring yourself into a place of solid roots, a foundation for growth. That seems to be what is on your mind. So let's just pull up some more cards here to see what the universe wants to tell you about this new venture. Again, courage now. So you are really being encouraged to dig deep here. Summon your power. Get a grip on your fears. This is courage, strength, fierceness, and also family. Pride of Lions springs to mind there. So you're really being urged to set your sights on something you want. Take courage and go for it. What else? Okay, so your hard work will pay off. Taking this risk will pay off. You do have to get out of your head, stop thinking, stop researching, and take action. You know what you need to do, so it is time to do it. You've got to find courage and summon all your power and just make it happen. There is something to do with Venus being in your 11th house of your hopes and wishes. Don't look at the word detachment. That's not the energy for this reading. It is Venus, which is love, it is money, and it is attracting good things to you. In your 11th house, not only of your friends, but of your hopes and wishes. That is very much the star card, like how you wish your life to unfold. Venus is there attracting the good things to you. And also, look at this. Saturn, the headmaster planet in the 10th house of fame, of like ultimate achievement. It can be career, but it's the pinnacle of your obvious visible achievement in life. Saturn there, it says riches because Saturn brings rewards for hard work and effort. So this is a really big message from this reading. This is like the ultimate in success is waiting for you if you put the effort in, and Venus is attracting the good things to you. So take a few steps and Venus will attract the right people, the right things to happen to you. It is just a matter of moving forward. Message, you do have to either communicate to someone or someone will be communicating with you. So that is interesting, especially because we had the Page of Swords out previously, which is about messages, conversation that might be, that you might be a bit nervous about. It is time to write that message if you have to, text it, or pre-plan what you're going to say. Work on your CV, resume, whatever it is, whatever communication you need to work on, put in the effort and get it out there. Now, you can't really see what is ahead for you, and that might be where your worries are coming in. There are so many things that seem unknown to you, and that is why you are being reminded to get out of your head. This is the time for faith and trust and hope, as evidenced by the Star card. So the Solitude card came out. You may have felt very cut off from someone or something. Maybe you felt out of the flow of life, in a bit of a backwater. Maybe you have been licking your wounds in a way, or maybe somebody else has been quite distant from you, and that's what this topic is about for you. So just bear that in mind, that you are being urged to overcome the solitude with action, and you are being urged to have faith that things are going to go well for you. Now, there might be some children involved in the mix here, but if not, what the energy I am getting from this card is to have kind of childlike innocence and wonder to this situation. Again, don't overthink things. Try and lighten up and try and see things as, if there's something important to you that is scary, try not to see it as a big, like, all or nothing, like this is my only shot at happiness, and if this doesn't pay off, it's kind of gone. There is the childlike wonder here that, life is full of possibilities, and, magic can happen. I'm just sort of looking at this energy of this child on this card, and, magic can happen. So it's like keeping the faith, keep childlike faith and wonder, and hope for the best. So your energy to lean away from is the lack of action. Again, it is really, you're being guided to follow through on your dreams this week. Move on, forgive yourself. Energy to lean towards is 5 of Cups in reverse. So don't dwell on past disappointments and failures. Don't think that kind of spells out the future for you. Let all that go now, and certainly don't blame yourself for missing past opportunities. Everything happens at the right time, in the right way. Maybe things wouldn't have worked out if you'd made your move earlier. Trust in divine timing, that when you're ready, the path opens up for you. And this is saying you are ready now to move on from past behaviors, disappointments, setbacks, the ways you've kept yourself small. That can all go now. So if there's one thing I can say to you about this week, it is get rid of your fears and focus on the positivity and hope for the best. I'm getting to get one more card here for you, Earth signs. This seems to be the beast that you need to tame from within you. So any kind of internal conflict, this feels like the fears that are rising up in you. Now, maybe it is about repairing some damage to a friendship or relationship. That might be indicated here if you've been wondering what this topic was. I have to get another card now, quite honestly. Come on, what do Earth signs need to know about this hostilities, conflict, unrest? It is the time to get past hostilities. They might even be self-hostility, self-judgment. There is a healing here, is what I'm getting. These are the healing waters as well. So this is a time for healing. Yeah, this is the card of abundance, and this is the card of something really secure and a commitment, like an old-fashioned commitment. So these two together, they're actually a bit of a good match in terms of a pair in masculine and feminine energies. So this is very much the energy of receiving, and this is kind of the Pope energy of the masculine energy of proclaiming stuff. So this could be the end of you being divided between your masculine and feminine instincts, receiving and transmitting. Bring it all together within yourself. Now, if it's not a solo message, then it is about love, and it really is time to kind of join with somebody. There does seem to be a very good outcome here, something formal, something solid, something abundant, and just filled with the good stuff, more flowing water here, emotions and healing. So look, it is really time to get out of your head and have faith. If you'd like your own personal reading on this topic or any other, go to my website, abundancelovejoy.com. Meanwhile, this is Sarah wishing you much abundance, love, and joy.